the European Union has agreed a new regulation that would ban the import of products linked to deforestation. Household goods such as coffee, chocolate, and some fixtures will have to pass strict checks to ensure forests weren't damaged to create them. Environmental group Greenpeace known as it a breakthrough, but some countries said the regulations would damage worldwide trade. The EU stated the guidelines would reduce carbon emissions worldwide. The rules cover palm oil, cattle, soy, coffee, cocoa, bushes and rubber that is imported into the EU. They additionally cover something derived from these products, such as beef, the European Commission said in a press release. Pascal Canfin, the chairman of the European Parliament's Surroundings Committee, said, "It's the coffee we have for breakfast, the chocolate we eat, the coal in our barbecues, the paper in our books." Companies promoting their merchandise into the EU will have to show their goods are now not linked to deforestation, or face fines of up to 4% of their annual EU turnover. Which nations are nonetheless slicing down trees? Then and now, why deforestation is such a hot topic. An influence assessment from the European Commission estimated that the new regulation would defend at least 71,920 hectares, 278 square miles, of woodland annually, round 100,000 football pitches. It would also decrease annual global carbon emissions by means of 31.9 million metric lots per year. The Commission said, roughly the equal as the carbon emissions of Denmark in 2021, in accordance to World Bank data. The European Council, where member states agree policy, and the European Parliament are but to ratify the agreement. The law is enforceable 20 days after it is formally accepted, which is expected to appear subsequent year, the European Commission instructed the BBC. Once it turns into law, operators and traders will have 18 months to adhere to the new regulations. Smaller corporations will have 24 months to adapt. Companies will have to in particular prove their goods have been not produced on land that was once deforested after December 2020. The regulation exchange would have little or no influence on prices to consumers, a European Commission spokesperson said. Environmental group Greenpeace stated the settlement used to be a major breakthrough for forests. The BBC is not responsible for the content material of external sites. View unique tweet on Twitter. The EU stated it would work with outside international locations to improve their law capacity, but some of the nations it trades with, together with Brazil and Indonesia, said the policies would be burdensome and costly. Last week, Canada's ambassador to the EU stated the rules would harm exchange between Canada and the EU. The ambassador, Ailish Campbell, also defended Canada's document on deforestation. Logging enterprise companies have stated their operations meet high standards of sustainability, in phase by way of ensuring that trees are planted in place of those that are harvested on public land, which is required via law. The announcement comes on the eve of the -15 Colombian pesos summit on biodiversity, which is scheduled to run from 7 to 19 December.